to the patrol.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WPLS and the Make the Grade Foundation for Education. You're watching Rude Rangers TV.
Rude Rangers, welcome to another draft edition. There are all kinds of people out there in the world, too nosy, too needy, too political, too religious, too argumentative, too sensitive, too cray-cray, or as we call it, just too much. And we've got a new recruit for our team. This guy is Captain Tom Sexton. Captain Tom clearly loves animals because he recently jumped off 30 feet off of a sailing ship in order to rescue an animal that went overboard. I wish I would. Okay. A little backstory. Apparently, on board this sailing ship were Boris and Doris, and they are meerkats. They were traveling to the Gray Maritha, which they were traveling on board the Gray Maritha, which apparently arrived in Penzance, Cornwall. The meerkats were both on their way to the zoo in Axminster, Devon, after being transported from the Isle of Scilly. Funny names. Okay. Captain Tom, who by the way is 33, and I think that's important because you've got to be kind of young to be doing something so foolish, said, I think the owner originally had 4 of them in a sort of petting zoo at his house. 2 of them, Boris and Doris, were in this cat-style carrier, but managed to break out while we were sailing. The meerkats were just running around the deck, but there were all kinds of cars and crates they kept hiding under, so we decided to leave it until we got into port. I wish I would be on a boat with meerkats, aka rats, just running around, and the captain and crew let it be okay. I digress, but then I really don't. Anyway, so we decided to let them run around till we got into port. Eventually, after mooring, we all got our brooms and gloves, and 5 of us in the crew started running around trying to catch them. We managed to catch Doris, but Boris was a tricky one. He actually jumped overboard, and I was impressed because he was a pretty good swimmer. He seemed, though, to get into a little bit of trouble. That's when I decided that I'd jump in and grab him. Okay. Captain then stripped down to his boxers, put on some gloves to get him because he knows that the meerkats can nip and bite at you, and he was surprised at how easy it was to get him, and he hoisted him back onto deck. Folks, I wish I would jump off a boat trying to save a meerkat. That captain is straight cray-cray and automatically inducted onto Team Too Much. Welcome.